Hey, Bob Cavanaugh coming at you on Monday. I'm getting the video process started. As you can see, there's Jim Thuman and Ray up there on the radar, and I'll try to get a closer shot of that. But just wanted to get the video process started. We've got lots of people on the boat today working towards Bob. We got a little bit of a closer up shot. You have Jim Thuman up there on the radar on a ladder precariously dangling over your mainship and getting assisted by Ray. Okay, give you a close-up shot of this radar. Jim's working on it. It has the dome off, and we'll be talking to Jim shortly, but just wanted to give you a shot. We are starting to address some of these things, at least try to get you the information, but getting ready to do our walkthrough in a little bit. And just giving you a close-up of Ray holding the other radar that we had in our parts collection. And we're going to give this one a shot. That's the new one right there, as you can see. And he's about to hand it up to Jim Thuman.
Hey, Bob.
And just giving you an idea of what we got going. Just to give you an idea, Bob, of the dedication, we have Jim on the top ladder, rung of the ladder, on top of the deck of this. If this is not a show of Jim Thuman's dedication to this radar, I don't know what.
Well, we're on the flat bridge now, Bob, and I'm still trying to run down all the problems with the chart plotter. We do know that the chart plotter will get a fix. I took it to another boat and used a different antenna, and it came right up. Right now we're trying to run down the radar issues and see why it's not picking up a scanner. I'm going to take it to my house tonight and put it on my bench and see what I can find out. Well, in the salon here, there's probably several areas that you could improve. One would be the sofa. It's Naugahyde, I think, and it's pretty good shape actually. It's got a couple little places. There's one right here, but other than that, it's in pretty good shape. You know where you can trap a few Naugas. Maybe you can get their hides and redo it. We do that in Texas, you know. Anyway, the stairway coming down from above the aft stateroom is here. This door is in great shape. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. These steps, as all the wood in here, the floors, probably you can refinish, and that's no big deal. Pretty simple thing. By the way, the air handler for the salon is under here, and then you have lots of room. There is a central vac system under this part of the sofa. Over here on the starboard side, you have a nice little work desk, you know, little storage, and then your electrical panel is right here, and it's in really good shape. There's only one breaker that the little knob's broken off of, but that's simply replacing that breaker. I think that personally, I don't like metal blinds. These are aluminum. They're in pretty good shape, actually. I mean, they just need to be clean. But you know, go to Home Depot and get those fabric accordion ones. That's what I had in my boat. They're light and they're really nice. Make the place really look nice. I'm sure your wife will have this place looking really nice. The entertainment center, you know, antiquated equipment, crummy TV. What my friend did that has the exact same boat is he put a 32-inch widescreen here. And it just bolted right down here, comes up to about like this. It's perfect viewing from over here. Then he turned this into a bookcase, and all of his equipment, you know, his receiver and everything else was down here where these are. So you could do a lot of things with this particular layout.
Okay, and Bob, also I saw in some pictures there where people had taken that whole arrangement out and put a little love seat on that side. So you might look at other mainships for inspiration there, but there certainly is a lot of work. By the way, all that equipment powers up the TV and the radar, or the radio and all that. That does work. It just is old.
The one area that I think is in really good shape is the headliner, and you can see it's got a few places that, you know, probably could be cleaned. Other than that, the only other thing are these lighting fixtures, and just over time they discolor, and you can replace them. But they all work, and that's a really nice thing. Bob, we're here in the aft stateroom, the master stateroom, and you can see that there's not a whole lot to do in here unless it's just taste-wise. Probably want to get rid of the bed covers and things like that, perhaps, but actually everything else is really good shape. There is one thing, if Michael let me get over here, I'll show you. This is all plastic, which I really like that. It's really good. But right at the bottom, it just needs to be recaulked. It has a bead of caulk, and it seems to have come off there. And of course, in this closet right here, this is where one of your AC handling unit is down there. It has a spot there for a bottom in the closet, which is cedar lined, by the way. This is just an oar off a boat somewhere. But basically, that's put a bottom in there and put a bead right along here, and this room is pretty much done.
Okay, Bob, as you can see, here is a shot of the aft stateroom, as Jim was saying. A shot of everything in the stateroom. Give you a good idea that this stateroom, as Jim says, is pretty much good to go.
The master head, Bob, is right here, and if you'll see, let me turn on the light. Oh, got all, there it is, right there. The shower is over here on the left side, which is really nice. Here again, nothing to do there. I personally replaced all the works of this toilet. It's really a nice toilet, macerated. Here's your controls for it over here. Nice plumbing fixtures. You have your tank monitor for the holding tank against the wall there. And the only thing I'd say you could do in here is maybe replace these mirrors on this cabinet. These things tend to get over age. The silvering goes away on them. Other than that, not much. The lower helm station, and you have your basic engine monitoring system here. You have the boat is equipped with hydraulics controls. These are all hydraulic driven instead of cables. There's no cables. Smooth as a baby's butt. And then of course we fixed the doors. They're just really nice. You really got to watch it or they'll just get away from you now. Up here you have room to put other equipment. In my friend's mainship, we put a 12-inch chart plotter right here and his autopilot and a little TV with a camera looking out back. Here we have a really cool little addition. This is actually a freezer, and you can store a lot of stuff in there for those long trips. Has a nice kick-out foot stand. You'll be in good shape. Here again, the helm seat is looks like a naugahyde, and it's dirty, but it might be able to be cleaned up. It's got a little cracking in it. Little bitty, looks like maybe that's part of the design. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't look bad, and it's wouldn't take much to recover it. Countertops are really nice. I know you said you might want to replace them. It'd be easy to do. As you can see, it's a pretty easy thing to do. Refrigerator works. There is a temperature control that the knob is gone off of, so that's a minor thing, but it's a nice large refrigerator, and like I said, it works very nice. Talk about finishing, wood finishing. I don't think it would hurt a thing to redo, the cabinets. It's not that many of them. These aren't really bad here. I mean, this is pretty much like it was when it came from the factory, but when you have the edges along here like this on the countertop, that's usually what gets beat up most of all. And it's just got a little wear. It's from being used. And there's places that looks like there's been exposed to water and they didn't really take care of it. So here again, simple thing to refinish the wood. There's not that much of it in the boat. Coming down from the galley, Bob, you got these steps, and of course this is the entrance, one entrance to the engine room. You go down here, and then you have a door into the engine room, as you're well aware of. As you can see, the carpet probably could use a good cleaning or even replacing, but it's just not that much to be a big deal. You can probably just get remnants to do this with. And here again, the woodwork just probably needs to be refinished. The walls look pretty good, other than where the water is just over time has worn it, and they haven't done a thing to maintain it. So I think a good cleaning, and then guest head. It's once again just as good a condition as the master head. The shower is really nice. Headliner and everything is good shape. Only thing is the medicine cabinet could stand a little work. Other than that, looks to me like it's good to go. Well, Bob, as you can see, this mid cabin is in really good shape. It's got a couple exceptions. This water stain right here, which came from the port windshield, and that's been repaired, and as well as on top of the closet here, which, by the way, is a nice cedar-lined closet. At one time, this opening was leaking, and that's what caused this discoloration. But that's basically it. This up here and right along this line above here where the water ran down is doing on top of the bunk. Well, actually, this goes between the two bunks at the very back, and they're doing work on the generator, so there is access on this side of the generator to make it easier to maintain. That's a very nice little feature right there. Forward stateroom. Got your V-berths, and it's really pretty good shape. The only thing in this whole room that I see could be improved on is, if you look up here, there was a leak at one time on this access right here, and it's discolored and caused the headliner to chafe just a little bit right here, and messed up this light. Lots of storage.
So, Bob and Marianne, as you see Jim Thuman taking stuff off of the main ship, the sun has set on another day here at Global Marine. I've been out on your main ship at various points of the day, camera in hand, disrupting Jim, having him put some thoughts down on video, kind of giving you a tour of what the boat is, and you know, where he is on the little projects we have him on. But just wanted to get this up to you. I hope it's a comprehensive look that you asked for, Bob, and I'm sure we'll be talking tomorrow.